Also, perfect.
Now Trevino, the only drive in the fairway.
So Nicklaus and Trevino, very makeable putts.
Even though Lee Trevino's closer, I think his putt may be a little tougher than Jack.
Well, yeah, Bermuda green never affected it at all.
Best I ever saw, boy. I mean, that's the best I ever saw. That man makes me sick with that putter. No, that's a hell of a putt there.
All of a sudden now, this putt for a half. I think these are tougher maybe than putts to win.
Too high.
So Jack Nicklaus wins it.
All of a sudden, it's very quiet out here right now.
Gotta go. I told him. Get some. Oh.
And it did, didn't
I
it?
hit a little on the toe.
This isn't some...
this is in case it lightens, man. It starts lightening. I got the 1-iron.
No way, they can't hit that.
If this isn't some contrast...
What are you doing with a 1-iron in your bag?
5-iron to a 1-iron.
Gee. Wait a minute. Time out. Come on, time out.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it's a nice looking golf club. What are you doing with it?
Get it in the ear.
5-iron
Square
to
grooves.
a 1-iron.
Big grooves I can't get in the ear. Those are square. I can hit it. Yeah.
Arnold Palmer now with no idea.
Lee Trevino.
This one's headed right toward the bunker also.
Yeah, bunker. Should be in that other bunker.
Really dirt. Lee Trevino now with a big choice to make. He's got about 275 yards. Pretty good lie in the rough, but a side hill lie. His feet well below the ball. He's taking an iron, going to lay it up. Might have been able to get it up to the front edge of the green in two.
Man, what is this what kind of grass is this? Look at this stuff. Look at this.
Touch.
Lee Trevino now from about 80 yards. Trying to get the folks to settle down behind the green. He'll probably try and skip this shot up to the flag, unlike Jack, who flew it all the way back there. They carried it just a bit too far.
Lee Trevino missed the senior skins last year because he'd undergone surgery on his left thumb, and we asked him if he missed the competition.
Yes. I had to think a little bit. I always enjoy this. I always enjoy coming here and playing with these three guys. And no other time will I ever be paired with these three guys. I mean, we play threesomes on tour. We play twosomes. Never play foursomes. So, I mean, where am I going to get to play with Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus and Raymond Floyd? Except for the skins game, a little pressure packing. I don't really care too much about all the pressure that's going to be there, but I missed it. Yeah, watched it with a lot of interest. Yeah.
Isn't the Winona beautiful out there in the Pacific, enjoying the Saturday afternoon?
Oh shit! Never would have broke that much. Never.
Well, Lee Trevino certainly
Yeah.
par at best. Arnold Palmer's got a very long wait here now. He had to wait for the water's actually a little downwind right now. This is sort of a low hook.
And we could see it curving right off the tee.
Ho! Don't let me stand in the bunker. I'd rather hit it out of the bunker. Yeah. This ain't too good, baby.
This is the fourth hole. Lee Trevino, difficult stance here, Mark.
And that's why I said this ain't too good, baby. It's not a very good lie either. 147-yard shot.
Too far.
Boy, nearly flew it in the hole.
See, it jumped out of there. I was down pretty low.
On videotape, very treacherous putt here for Trevino. Has to get high up on this hill.
Trevino said before he putted if they gave him 100 balls, he didn't think he could make this one.
And so now we move to the fifth hole. It's worth $30,000.
Number 5 is a par 4, 403 yards, slightly up the hill, and I think this may be the toughest tee shot on the golf course. It's a very awkward shot because the land slopes slightly from the left to the right, but the hole doglegs from the right to the left. If you can drive the ball in the fairway, it's just a middle to short iron into this green. The hole location today is on the right-hand side. The proper second shot will be played in from the left because there's a huge swale that protects the right front of that green. Anything landing short there is going to kick well right. Now Trevino.
Yes. That's away from the trail. A little towish, but that's all I'm taking. Shot. Where we got?
Two.
Lee Trevino next. Very interesting mood out here right now. I'll bet if you ask any of these players how much this hole is worth, I doubt if half of them could tell you what it's worth. Certainly the money important, but a lot of pride right now.
See that divot? Thumb's 100%. Yeah, I know. There's no problem. I was out 3 months in the beginning of '93. Then I started back in late March. Had to wear the brace for another 2 months, and then I got my wheels rolling about July. I had a fast finish in the winter. Matter of fact, with a couple of breaks here and there with a putter, I could have probably won 2 or 3 more tournaments at the last of the year. But I certainly was well satisfied to get that late of a start and still winning almost $1 million of what I won, I guess $950,000, won 3 golf tournaments. So I'm looking forward to this year very much.
And his wheels are rolling here at the senior skins. That's $30,000 and 2 skins for Trevino.
I was guessing.
Guessing about what?
Well, I had no idea how much it was going to break, but that's what happened to me on the second hole, or the first hole. I wanted to make sure that I gave it plenty of break. I don't like to miss. In a skins game, I hate to miss a putt on the bad side. I mean, that's just not the way of doing it. But I gave it a little extra there, and luckily it dove down. I'm happy for Harry Macalina. That's who I'm happy for.
Hey, I was talking before, just before you putted, about how important it is to get off the dreaded egg, because they got scoreboards all along here. When you see you got no money, as each hole goes by, it gets tougher.
Well, you want to win. You want to win something. You don't want to get, shut out. But then, if you really look at it, about what's going on in the world today and how people are suffering, I mean, even if we don't win anything, I'll tell you, we're accomplishing a lot. We've accomplished a lot.
You got a couple charities that just won some money, too, though.
Yeah, the St. Jude Children's Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. And also, on the senior tour, we have the dental clinic. We'll get half of it also. So, very proud of that.
Am I going to get to see some of your action later today?
Yeah, later today, we're playing 9 holes with the wives. Debbie and Claudia. They'll love that, won't they? All right.
So, Lee Trevino with 2 skins here. The Kahala Coast, the Big Island of Hawaii. Ili Ili Nai Hei Hei Bay. And it's a setting for a glorious par 3.
The 6th is one of 2 of Montalani's signature par 3s, and this one is a beauty. It's not a particularly long hole, but with the surf crashing against the tee and the wind coming off the water, judging the distance here is tremendously difficult. The hole plays 214 yards, but with the elevation change from tee to green, does not play that long. This is a 3-level green, and today the hole is cut right in the center. Anything landing on the front of the green is going to stay right there, and if you carry it all the way under the 3rd level, the ball's probably going to go over the green. So judging the distance here is going to be paramount for these players.
And Lee Trevino, who just won 2 skins, will step to the tee first.
He's really the guinea pig. The hole playing quite a bit longer today than it has the past couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yucko. Huh?
Just a hint of a breeze off the water right now, and he's pushed this shot.
Don't hit them people. Those are my friends. Okay?
Guess it's me, isn't it?
Yep.
And remember, brand new Chrysler available for any hole-in-one on a par 3. And there's the beautiful Chrysler
What do you like,
LHS.
Let's see.
Well, now,
Yes. You're
putting
both.
will be the name of the game in skins, and over the years,
You using
Trevino
it,
has certainly made some huge ones. Today, he lets us in on the secrets of his putting success.
Lee, there's really nothing more important in skins than a 10-foot putt, and you're working hard on them here. What are you working on?
Well, I think it's very important. You know, Jack thinks that it's tougher to win. I think it's tougher to tie an individual because, or this is important, I think, because if you miss it, then the guy that you're trying to tie is going to run off with all the skins. There's only 3 basic things that I think anyone should work on as far as putting is concerned. And the reason for these is simply because it puts you into a zone to where you're going to putt pretty well. The one thing that I want to talk about here is the left hand, the position of the left hand. Now, a lot of people get down and they get the left hand and it's too weak. You notice how the back of the left hand is actually pointing away from the line. In the stroke, this left hand will want to work back up, which what happens to the face of the club that opens, ball goes to the right. The other thing also is people breaking away, taking the putter back and breaking it, instead of the right hand taking the club back smoothly. To do that, you must have the left shoulder up. You see what I'm saying? It's got to be up in this position. The other one is your hands have to be forward, almost to the point to where if you close your left eye, look down at the top of your left shoe, that shaft should be center of the left shoe. So if you've got the left hand square, the left shoulder up, the hands far enough forward to where it's splitting that club, then from there, watch the right hand high. It never breaks, going back. You see that?
So if you're doing all 3 of these things well, or properly, then you're going to putt good.
I'm going to putt good and I'm going to win. If I'm doing 2, I'll finish pretty close to the top. If I'm doing all 3 poorly, then I'm way down at the bottom. But those are the 3 keys in putting.
And it all sounds so simple, doesn't it, folks?
Very hard chip right there. I got it. I think I'll make it.
All right.
4 iron, Junior. Good shot, Papa.
You may have noticed that Herman Mitchell is not with Lee. He's not feeling well
You ready?
back in
Go
the
ahead.
mainland, and certainly we want
Mine?
to send along our best
Give me
to him.
something, man.
Actually, Lee Trevino didn't get to play as much golf over
Give me
the
a weed
holidays
eater.
as he usually does because he was trying to take care of Herman, trying to get him back in shape.
You're one of them weed eaters.
Got kind of a patchy little lie here. Not an easy chip shot. See, he actually putted that ball right along the fault line. It'll head left
I had
at the
no
hole.
shot with that hogs back there.
The Divine 9 is a great club. You want to hit 160 to 190 yards, it's a perfect club for a pro. It's great for the average player. It's great for the ladies, especially when the ball is wet or you're in the rough. The Divine 9 is great. Good for you, good for me.
The Big Bertha Divine 9.
And you're looking at a list of greats who have already pocketed more than $23 million in career earnings.
Number 7 is a shortish par 4, 398 yards that plays downwind in a Kona wind. The players are going to be licking their chops on this tee because they can stand up on the tee and hit a huge draw. The only thing they have to worry about is this bunker on the left-hand side and lava outcropping just beyond it. But a big drive here will leave you with just a short iron, maybe a 100-yard shot into this green. And even though the hole is located on the right-hand side, a pretty tough spot, when you put a wedge or sand wedge in the hands of players of this caliber, you're going to see a lot of close birdie putts here.
And the stakes are increased. For the next 6 holes, $25,000 a hole with carryovers.
Now, Lee Trevino held the tee for just 1 hole. Arnold Palmer back up on this tee again now. Whatever sinus problem he had, congratulations to the doctor. Must have corrected that one. Also sort of gave him a permanently implanted smile on his face right now. Started this one down the right-hand side. Friendly kick, though, just on the side of the hill, short rough.
Well, fans of all ages out here on the South Course. Going to tend the flag a little bit. Make sure they got the alignment right. Now it's Trevino.
Oh, I got the airplane. I got him. Oh.
He gave this one a smack. Good tee shot there.
First solid one I've hit.
Don't depend on it.
Driven the ball a little bit too far here. He's only got 100 yards, but downwind, it's going to be tough to stop this ball. He's got a little bit of a downhill lie also. I'm not sure there's anybody in the world today, though, that's better than Lee Trevino at this shot, even the younger players. Very low shot, needs to get down.
Boy, I got it too low. Downhill lie.
And on the 7th, with the stakes raised to $25,000 a hole now, Jack Nicklaus has picked up. So it's down to 3, and moments ago, this was Lee Trevino for his birdie.
Wind is quartering from the left right now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he smashed this one. Needs a good kick, though. Needs a straight kick.
Big drive.
And it got it.
Thank you.
Now, Lee Trevino, he won't waste any time. Big tee shot here. Just over 100 yards.
Fabulous shot.
I don't know how. I might be a little short yet.
I hit it a little too hard.
I don't care. I'm watching it when it went by.
Hit it too hard to take the break, Lee.
Man, I'm confused now.
The reason he's confused is because the speed of Arnold's putt really didn't show him much of anything. If he hits the putt easy, it's going to break quite a bit. If he hits it firmly, it's probably inside the right edge.
And a new leader. 2 more skins.
I get too fast. I stopped it. Murphy putts that way.
Yes, you stopped.
Yeah. I stopped it. Cole stopped it.
Wait a minute. Can you wait, Lee? Come here a sec. Show me that stroke just a sec.
Murphy does that. Bob Murphy on short putt.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, I take it back, and I take it back, and I stop it until I get everything's in place,
and then I hit it. Bob Murphy putts like that all the time.
But was the left shoulder up?
Yeah.
That's why you made it, right?
No, I made it because it was a short putt.
You know, the measuring stick for good play on the PGA Tour is the Vardon Trophy. It goes to the player with the best scoring average. And in 1983, it went to Raymond Floyd for the first and only time. Arnold Palmer's collected 4 Vardon trophies when he ruled the world of golf in the 60s. Lee Trevino and Mr. Vardon's likeness became fast friends as the Merry Mex collected 5 trophies. And one of the great Jack Nicklaus might surprise you to learn that the man widely regarded as the game's greatest player never won a Vardon trophy. And now you know the rest of the story as we move to the 9th hole.
I was thinking about him myself. He can putt.
The 9th is a par 5, 572 yards, and it's got trouble everywhere. Lava, sand bunkers, grass swales, more lava. But if you can drive the ball in the fairway, there is a chance that several of these players may be able to reach the green in too. If not, though, it's a pretty difficult layup for the second shot. The reason being there's a huge fairway bunker on the left with a lava outcropping and another lava outcropping on the right. If you can carry the ball over this bunker with your second shot, though, it may scamper up onto the front part of this green. It's a fairly easy hole location today, right in the back center of the green in a pretty flat spot. The 9th should be an exciting hole and a great way to end the first day of senior skins.
And Lee Trevino, our new leader, with honors here. He has pocketed $80,000 here on the first day.
Yeah.
Lee waiting for the fairway to clear out here in front of him. The wind's coming from his left. Length really important on this tee shot here.
Yeah. Come on, wind. Oh, it don't make any difference. Next shot, the 1 iron laying it up.
Well, he certainly won't have a chance to get it on in 2 from where he is there.
I don't think anybody else here. Ah. Whew, boy, this stuff is...
Sort of a low hook down the left-hand side.
Whew, I almost broke my hand again.
Well, you know, because of that surgery...
See that book again?
Lee Trevino trying to figure out his yardage. I think it's about 139. Asked him about his thumb after that second shot we saw. He's hit a couple of shots where he's driven down into the ground. Looked like maybe he hurt himself, but...
103, 123.
He's okay.
And 15's 138. He was right. He was right. My mistake.
So a reminder that coming up next, Reese's World Gymnastics Cup on ABC's Wide World of Sports, which is starting a half hour later today because of our senior skins competition. Very well done. A recap of what happened. Jack Nicklaus striking on the first hole with the initial birdie. And you can see then it was Arnold Palmer with 2 skins on the third. Lee Trevino with a pair after Floyd was tied by Nicklaus. Palmer picked up another one on the 6th. Floyd birdied again on the 7th, but this time it was Arnie who stopped him from picking up a skin, and Trevino again collected the 2 on the table. And now we're...
Full effort that was.
Thank you.
But he wraps it up at 3 under 33 today on the front side. 3 skins. He could have shot a 31 so easily. Cooking now.
Boy, what a putt by Trevino. I'll tell you, too, if that was a 6-footer, He'd like to buy some real estate from me now that I got up here. It was about 10 feet. Beautiful putt.
Good putt. Good going, huh?
Oh, when they start the backside, the 10th hole tomorrow, it'll be worth $50,000. Lee Trevino on a late birdie run with 4 skins. But Raymond Floyd, the only one of the 4 without a skin today, was able to catch Trevino on the 9th hole. It's been a beautiful day here at Maunalani, the big island of Hawaii. We hope you're able to join us tomorrow for the final round of the senior skins competition. Arnold Palmer going for the three-peat. He shot a 33 here today, and it well could have been a 31. Lee Trevino, 4 skins, $80,000. What a day in paradise. We'll see you tomorrow.